Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Dillon Brooks.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here's the starting group for Houston. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Applying constant pressure on the D. Şengün is a load to handle.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the night. First one falls for him. Incredible for his age, the decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Now here's White. Last game he had 13. Shoots over Van Fleet. White, good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Smith against Williams. Smith's shot is good.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Williams. He had 25 points last game. Pass to Giddey. 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Levine fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, Levine's game is defined by energy and aggression. He doesn't back down from any defender.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good, Levine. RJ, for the few teams already suffering big-time injuries, how do they keep up their spirits? How do they keep going?
I feel like the term next man up is overused, but what it comes down to is you need to have faith in the guys you have available.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. You add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Vucevic is screen on Brooks. Levine against Brooks. Pick by Williams. Here's Giddey. Takes the 3. Williams can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's Smith finishing it off.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but well, he sure muscled that one in.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department. Taken 3rd overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Now here's White. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Here's Van Fleet. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. This one for 3. White with the defensive effort. And here's Levine who brings it up for Chicago. They trail by 1. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game play.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
White looking around. Pass to Williams. Brooks against Levine. And here's Vucevic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Consistently productive. Vooch can get you 20 and 10 every single night.
Outside, Green. Brooks kicks to Smith. Drains the three-pointer. Smith's got 10.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Look, when he's within range, Vooch is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Smith outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. Chicago trailing. Down low. Here's Williams. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Brooks outside. Back to Van Vliet for 3. Smith. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
White the pass to Vucevic. Clock at 6. Back to White. Shoots over Van Vliet. Another one falls for Chicago.
And White understands his role on this team. They look to him to drain that jumper.
Here's Şengün. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Back to Vucevic. It's stolen by Green. Here's Van Vliet. Nice shot by Brooks.
And there's a little size to Brooks. 6'7", and he can get it done against good D inside.
Giddey finds Williams. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets leading by 4. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Checked in for Chicago. And a switch here also for Houston. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Brooks. On defense, the Rockets, 6-point game. Smith dishes to Levine. Pass to Giddey. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Şengün inside. Vucevic defending. Şengün no good.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
For 3, Levine. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Van Vliet on the wing. Light covering, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Chicago. They're down in 9th place so far, still early in the season.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by White. Vucevic has got 5 now.
Hard to deny Vuce inside when he can play over or through you.
Back to Green. Off target from three-point range. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 1. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
13 foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Şengün. The three-pointer is right on target. 9 points in the game so far.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Knocked away and stolen by Şengün. And here's Green outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And then for Houston, Shepard's checked in for Smith. And it's Fred Van Vliet in for Jalen Green. Pass to Giddey. It's stolen by Shepard. To the paint. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Eason with it. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Dosunmu. Five to shoot. Williams with the ball. He's covered by Eason. And the Bulls with another miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time. But he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
Now, here is Smith. He has yet to score. Here's Giddey. And that time, also a missed shot.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now, here's Dosunmu, covered by Van Vliet. Traps in the tray.
Well, you're giving up a bit of height there. You could expect to get burned from downtown when you do this.
To the middle. Here's Eason. And the shot is long.
How did he brick that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Giddy with the screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Williams. Back to Dosumu. Shoots over Van Vliet. Thompson with the rebound. Now Van Vliet. Giddy defending. Here's Eason. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Houston Rockets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Bulls trail by 6. Dosumu is out there with Terry. And it's Smith. Then it's Williams. And it's Buzelis in at the 3. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter.
Yeah, you can see the passing ability at his size. Buzelis is all for getting it to his open teammate.
And Van Vliet, not the same scorer he once was, Richard, but he has improved his playmaking.
And that's the adjustment that Van Vliet needed to make. The scoring doesn't always have to be there for him. But if he can set up, facilitate, and be a game manager, he'll find a large role.
2 shots. First free throw is good. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Here's Landale. The Bulls getting the bucket, and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. 5th best, the Rockets.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Bulls trail by 3. Williams, a screen on Van Vliet. Dosumu's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the score by Houston. Shot clock at 3. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Thompson. 12th in steals, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands. Always looking to force a mistake. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Shepard. Pass to Eason. The shot from the low post is good. Eason's got his second bucket tonight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
RJ, you say this all the time. For a young player like Patrick Williams, reps are so important.
He's had a tough start to his career. 2 injuries in his first 4 years that ended his season. Every young player needs to get a rhythm. They need minutes, and they need to be healthy.
Now here's Brooks, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Dosunmu up top, covered by Van Vliet. Dosunmu, the pass to Williams. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Brooks misses. Chicago leading. Pass to Dosunmu. Here is Williams. He's covered by Eason. Smith trying to break loose. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got 8. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Eason. The layup off target. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here, and that one is good. Terry's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Landale. Not enough on that one as it misses. Bulls have gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. And Smith with the stuff.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Eason. Van Vliet sets the pick for Eason. Now, here's Şengün. And yes, it's good. He's got 11.
Şengün beat you with finesse and physicality.
Bulls have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Vucevic a screen on Van Vliet. Dosunmu, no good on the 3. Rockets trail by 5. And it's Brooks in the corner. Van Vliet outside. Houston moving it around. And the dunk by Eason.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Buzelis with the ball. He's covered by Eason.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got 13.
And Şengün is piling up the points, looking totally confident and in control.
And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Vucevic. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Man, that's a nice looking mid-range shot from Şengün. I love how confident he is.
Now, Buzelis. Here's Phillips. Still without a basket. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
All alone, and the dunk by Eason.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So for the Bulls, Josh Giddey comes in for Buzelis. And it's White in for Dosunmu. Houston also making some changes. Jalen Green comes in for Thompson. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. It's stolen by Green. Eason with it. Defended by Giddey. Rockets have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. And then drops, so they now lead by 1. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Now here's Green. 12 points his last outing. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And it's White missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
4 on the clock. White the pass to Williams. Over Brooks. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. At the teardrop, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And you gotta like how they're working the ball inside this quarter. They were struggling to do that earlier. Now they're showing the focus to take the ball inside.
And the Rockets making a change here. Green's checked in. Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And both free throws good for White. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Al Levine. Jeff Green missing from long range. Pass to Giddey. And here's Levine. To the inside. Williams in the post. Şengün's there. Giddey, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Houston making some changes. Smith comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. And here's Houston. They're on an 18-7 run. Brooks with a screen on White. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Bean with the rebound. The layup missed. Rockets leading by 4. Smith kicks to VanVleet. Şengün with a screen on White. Now that one from VanVleet.
Getting his legs into that one. VanVleet from serious distance.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Vucevic. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter. Şengün with the ball. Some nice passing there by Houston. Giddey against Green. High arcing shot. Rebound by Smith.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now here's Levine. He's got 6. Outside, White. Levine sets the screen for White. Outside, Williams. Right at the free throw line. It's rebounded by Houston. And it's Brooks in the corner. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And now it's a 10-point Houston lead. Brooks against Levine. Pass to Vucevic. To the middle. Here's White. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. White's got 8.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And stolen by Giddey. White, good.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
In the corner, it's VanVleet. Brooks outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Rockets have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. The first free throw is good.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Now Williams. He's got 8. Vucevic a screen on Smith. There's Williams. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And so that's the end of the first half. Rockets lead by 8. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Vooch. They had it going the first 2 quarters. How do you turn that around defensively?
Just got to get one-on-one stops, do a better job helping each other, just, getting whatever they want on that end, and we have to do a better job. And, yeah, it's just simple, one-on-one stops. When we help, make sure the guy that helps, he gets help, and just keep rotating. We haven't done a good job with that. We're usually very good with that, so just got to focus, and come back and second half ready. We can make it a game if we play better defensively.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. Out in Indiana, it'll be the Pacers against the Heat. 5 p.m. Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
These teams are well matched. It's going to be anyone's game.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Houston Rockets.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing, guys, a tremendous game from Jabari Smith.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. 8-point game. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. Poked away. It's stolen by Vucevic. White against Van Vliet. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Levine for 3. They get it back. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Working his way inside Vooch, ready to battle for it.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Vucevic. So RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
Pass to Vucevic. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Outside, Levine. Williams sends a screen for Levine. Outside Williams. Over Smith. Williams can't hit.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Pass to Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
That is a dunk contest worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
Here's Vucevic. Back to White. Stolen by Van Vliet. A pull-up. Here's Şengün. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
And looking at the Blazers matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And he can't get the first one. And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
That one misses.
Şengün's fun to watch on the block. Drop steps, spin moves, up and unders. This man will put on a clinic down low.
Williams from outside. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. Şengün hits them both. Bulls trail by 10. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And it's Vucevic missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Smith. Houston moving it around. Here's Van Vliet. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
In the action, here's some numbers for Zach LaVine. He's averaging about 19 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Williams, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. Fifth best, the Rockets.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Brooks outside. Pass to Şengün. Smith on the wing. Baseline J on the way. Brooks dishes to Smith. It's tipped and stolen by Giddey. Outside, Levine. Now here's White. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
You could see it before the ball even got to him. Van Fleet was locked and loaded, ready for that thing to fly.
Williams kicks to Levine. Over Green. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut back down to 11 now as they get an important basket that time from Levine. Smith outside. Van Vliet with a screen on Williams. That's a 2 from Smith. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game. White wide open. He fires. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 5 assists in the game. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Şengün, no good. Now Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Williams. Shoots it. And it's Vucevic missing. Rockets leading by 9. Smith the pass to Van Vliet. Inside, here's Şengün. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Şengün's got 19 points.
He's a new school versatile big, but Şengün wants the ball inside. That's where he does his best damage.
Now here's White. 12 points for him. Good work there as it goes.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Van Vliet outside. Giddey against Green. It's stolen by Vucevic. Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely. Outside, White. 6 to shoot. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The nasty handles of White, just so gifted at putting on a show with moves like that.
Williams kicks to Giddey. Vucevic against Şengün. Drills the three-pointer. And now it's just a 4-point Rocket lead. Şengün with a screen on Levine. Brooks. Another miss by Houston. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Levine against Van Vliet. Outside Williams. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And Şengün throws it down.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
Vucevic to the pass to Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Smith. Back to Green. Houston moving the ball around. And it's Smith missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
So for the Bulls, Bruce Ellis is checked in for Levine, and it's Dosunmu in for Kobe White. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Brooks. Now here's Giddey. 5 points in the game. Here's Dosunmu, and it's all evened up. Dosunmu's got 6 points.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Oh, that's the definition of a masterful use of a pick and roll. Van Vliet just picking the defense apart.
Back to Dosunmu. Pass to Vucevic, and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Nikola Vucevic. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And as you mentioned, one of the more efficient scorers in pro basketball. He challenges defenders with his bravado, and more often than not, he prevails. For Houston, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Pass to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Van Vliet is a crafty player. He knows how to draw a whistle.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
From G League to a big-time player, Van Vliet's journey is nothing short but inspirational.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Jock Landale's checked in for Şengün. And Tari Eason subbed in for Jabari Smith. Bulls trail by 4. Giddey finds Dosunmu. Down low, deflects the pass. Got a hand on it. Van Vliet right side. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Giddey the pass to Dosunmu. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Van Vliet with it. He's got 12. Now here's Green. Pass to Landale. They get a hand on it. Here's Phillips. Covered by Van Vliet. Giddey the pass to Dosunmu. 6 on the shot clock. A floater. It's deflected. And Green now, top of the key, over Buzelis. And Green with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Buzelis. Buzelis sets a screen for Giddey. Here's Phillips. He's covered by Thompson. Kept alive. Here's Dosunmu. Here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Bulls trail by 4. Dosunmu, shot's good. Dosunmu's got 8 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
There's the screen, and the wide-open shot from Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
Here's Dosunmu, and he uses the glass on the layup. Dosunmu's got 7 points for the quarter.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
To the paint, here's Eason. Doesn't go that time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Houston on top. They're up by 3. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does...
I like the way the Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Smith is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Dosumu. Then it's Terry. And it's Phillips in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Buzelis. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Shepard with the ball. Defended by Dosumu.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Smith outside. Pass to Phillips. And here is Dosumu. Over Shepard. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Back to Eason. Şengün passes to Eason. And another 3 for Houston.
And you can see the floor awareness by Şengün. Just an outstanding passer for a guy his size.
Pass to Buzelis. It's stolen by Eason. To the right side. And another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Buzelis sets a screen for Terry. Here's Smith. Buries it down low. That's now 8 points for Smith.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Pass to Şengün. They double-team Şengün. Just 5 on the clock. Brooks from outside. And they'll get another chance. Shot by Eason, no good. Bulls trail by 10. Dosumu with it. Picked up by Shepard. Eason against Terry. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Here's Phillips. And Terry up top. Pass to Buzelis. No good there.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Now, here's Şengün.
He's a tough matchup inside. Şengün can body you, or he can finesse you.
And that one misses.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Bulls. Zach LaVine comes in for Terry. And a change for the Rockets. Smith is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Now, Dosumu. Following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep. Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Smith.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now, here is Smith. Phillips, the pass to LaVine. Craig with a screen on Thompson. LaVine can't hit.
And they continue to control the glass.
Thompson in the corner. Smith kicks to Brooks. Pass to Şengün. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
There's a lot of confidence in Şengün's game. He doesn't hesitate. He gets after it.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one for the Rockets. Jock Landale's checked in for Şengün. Green comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepherd. He hits the second from the line. Here's VanVleet. Pass to Smith. They kick it out to Green. And the 3 off target. Bulls trail by 9. Stolen away. Thompson with it. Now defended by Levine. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now beasting.
Giddey the pass to Craig. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Williams, he's checked in for Torrey Craig.
Second team foul.
And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Now, here's Thompson. Smith surveying the D. Lock at 6. VanVleet can't get it to go.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. 1 fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Back to Giddey. Williams, a screen on Green. They get the rebound. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Vucevic.
Just a stellar rebounder. Vuce, look, he relishes getting those extra offensive rebounds.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Brooks comes in for Thompson. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. VanVleet against White. Williams has a screen for White. On the wing, Williams. Outside, Levine. Lets the 3 fly. Drains it from beyond the arc.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Brooks outside. Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Vucevic and misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's Williams with the ball for Chicago. And here is Giddey. It's stolen by Green. Lays it in off the breakaway. Green's got 12 points in just the second half.
I know you're not going to believe it, but yes, that was strong defense by Green. And then because of that effort, he takes it all the way himself.
Here's Giddey. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now, Giddey. Following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's VanVleet. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Kobe White.
And a shoot-first point guard, VanVleet understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
The first one falls. And so VanVleet nails both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Outside Williams. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Third personal foul.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes.
Team foul.
1 shot.
Houston leading by 5. Pass to Şengün. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's White. On the left block. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. High post, Şengün. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside, White. And here is Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets leading by 7. Inside. At the elbow, Smith. Brooks kicks to Green. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Green's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Rockets. Vucevic a screen on Smith to the inside. And stolen by Şengün. And it's Smith penetrating. Over Williams. Ball's knocked loose.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Back to White. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get something going. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire. And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Okay, look. That move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
Outside, White. No good on the triple. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
He gets the first, and that brings them to within 10. Both good from the line that time. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Eason. And the rejection by Smith. And the 3 ball is good. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. Substitution on the court.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Kobe White. 3rd personal foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
So we see the Rockets get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end, but the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you. But